This is Unique Opportunities, the second of the 5 challenge contracts for the Zero Mastery Challenge that I created. This one's in Bangkok, and the idea behind it is to kill most of the people in the kitchen, but each one with a unique item. So we're going to start in our standard spot with our standard loadout, but then we're very quickly going to head into the basement area. Now I've deliberately let myself get spotted by that camera because I'm going to show a way to remove the evidence just in case you don't want to try or risk shooting cameras along the way.
No, it's just.
So the first thing we're going to do, once we've gotten the disguise, the free disguise that's right there, so that we're going to knock anybody out or anything, is come in here, wait till everybody's distracted by a coin throw, and then pick up that master key card. There's a second master key card along the way that you can also get, but it's not really worth it, because you just grab that one. However, people will get mad at you if they see you do it, and the guy who's bent over, the gardener guy, he can see you take it if he's not distracted. So even though it doesn't look like he's looking, he will. So I'm going to grab the Sapper's Axe, which is behind that vending machine. It's the only one on the map, and it's a fairly unique weapon. I think it's the only time this weapon appears anywhere in the game. Now, someone did report it because there is kind of a weird bug where two-handed melee weapons, when they're thrown, while they're in the air, people interpret them as if they were weapons that they can report, but once they're on the ground, the guard can't do anything about it because guards don't pick up melee weapons. So I'm going to knock these two out. Normally the guy responds first, but whatever the case may be, the goal here is to just knock them both out without doing an alerting knockout, because the guard outside may hear an alert knockout, so don't front. That's why I'm getting this guy to turn around. I don't want to front hit him. Because a frontal throw makes more noise from the person yelling than a back throw, so I'm just going to speed up putting these people away. Again, you don't technically have to do this, you can just distract them and run back and forth, but I'm going to be moving back and forth here with a couple of weapons and knocking your guy out later, so for safety's sake, I'm just going to do that. You also don't need to store them. If you put them just kind of down the stairs a bit, no one should ever see them, but again, just to be completely safe, I am going to stash them. And then I'm going to drop the Sapper's Axe back here and come outside. Again, there's a camera above, but don't worry if you get recorded. We're going to fix that, and I'm just going to grab the hatchet that's there. The hatchet is also the only one on the map. And that's kind of the goal of this contract, is to get people to find and track down unique things that are on the map, although the next thing we're going for is not technically unique. It's a letter opener, and there are, I think, 2 of them on the map, but the other one is on the other side of the map, like up in the Jordan Cross studio area or something. So this one in 47 Suite is the most practical one, and you've probably picked it up before if you've just started here and that sort of thing. But they are actually surprisingly rare on Bangkok, so I'm going to have to dodge the hotel manager by going outside and around the long way, because she's going to stand up there for quite a while. Again, don't worry about the cameras. That's why I've brought this fire extinguisher all this way. What we're going to do is run past all this stuff right now and come to this room in the back on this second floor. I don't know why I dropped the fire extinguisher, we don't need to. And open it with the master keycard, and in the bathroom, for whatever reason, there's a lethal poison pill jar. I have no idea why this is here, but there it is. So there is lethal poison lying around on Bangkok. We're going to come over here and stay kind of away from the door, because for some reason, whether NPCs can see you opening a door and be suspicious of you depends in part on where you were standing originally, and then kind of line up a shot and throw the fire extinguisher at the evidence. That way you don't have to step into the trespassing room, and it will destroy the evidence if it hits it. If you fail, what you can do is go upstairs to the 3rd floor, and there's another fire extinguisher there. There's also propane tanks, and I think any of those thrown at the evidence can destroy it, so just keep trying. Now we're going to actually get to the part where we kill somebody. So we're going to throw a coin, and the first person we lure in should be the guy at the sink right nearby.
What?
And he's a hatchet target, so we'll wait for him to come inside, and we will get the hatchet and just kill him. You might want to wait for the doors to close. You have a buffer of opportunity, but I was a little impatient there, so just in case anybody is looking that way, you might want to make sure that the doors are closed. Now, I'm looking around for somebody that I'm kind of concerned about, but he doesn't appear to be here yet, so I'm going to go ahead and keep going. Watch out for the head chef and that guy who keeps periodically coming in here, the waiter. The waiter can spoil your run by spotting you killing somebody, and he can also just spot you trespassing, or enforce your disguise, rather. And the head chef, he sees through seemingly everything, so come in here, and I accidentally got the frontal kill because I wasn't completely behind him, but because he didn't see me holding the thing in panic, it still counts as an unnoticed kill, so that's safe. I'm going to also dump the cleaver and hatchet behind the desk here. There's no reason to do this. I'm just doing it to remove clutter so I don't accidentally pick something up or accidentally pull a lethal, illegal weapon out of my inventory. And now what I'm doing is I'm looking for another chef that comes back here after a while. You might have actually seen him on the minimap. He was over back by the little shed with the propane tanks in the back area, and I finally realized that where he actually comes through is this door. And so again, don't make a big noise because you don't want to wake up that sleeping guard and lure him in here, and just subdue this guy. And again, you can pretty much just leave him out here, but what I did was I just dragged him back in here, which might have actually been unwise before I killed the last guy, but you might want to leave him outside before you drag him in. So now that the head chef has moved to that position, he can be coined in. You can still get him. You can just do a multi-stage lure or something. Just throw a coin towards the doors and then hide inside and throw another coin. But by luck, he was kind of close to the right spot. So again, we'll kill him with the Sapper's Axe. Now we only have 2 targets left. One is just standing right there, and one is just outside. So they're not going anywhere. The problem is, you can see from that white dot that's approaching that the waiter is coming in. So don't be impatient. Look and see where that waiter is before you do anything. Okay, once he leaves, we can stab this guy with the letter opener. I don't think he ever moves, so he'll just stand there forever and let himself get stabbed. And then I'm going to drag him over here, behind this, and the waiter is the only person that should be coming in and out of here, so no one should ever be able to see his body. Finally, we need to poison this guy. It's very easy. He's actually right now walked up to the pot that he needs to be poisoned from. Now I'm going to bump him just to get him to move and stuff, but technically speaking, even if he's looking at you, as long as you are in a waiter disguise or a chef disguise, you're perfectly free to poison the pot right in front of him, and he will not care. So now we're going to go and get our suit back. Now, I couldn't hide all the bodies, obviously, but for the most part they're in positions where they can't be found. The only guy who might be seen is that guy who just died from the poison, but it's a poison kill, so that is safe. So, again, wait for that guard. Make sure he's not looking at you. And I just also waited here. I was thinking about distracting these 2 ladies, but rather than risk it, I just decided to let them walk away and then run past, close the doors on my way just to double check and get out of here. That's pretty much it. It's just about finding where those items are, really.